Hi, and welcome back to the Dr. Ramsey Show. It's just me today, and I'm talking about a very, I'm going to say, common topic, especially for women. So what I'm going to talk about is how do we prevent becoming constipated? It's really easy to do. We don't need laxatives, but I want to go over like the different steps. And why is it important? Because when we have feces or stool in our colon, if we're not eliminating that, it's becoming reabsorbed into our system. So we're getting more waste products. And that's why we want to be eliminating every day. People who don't eliminate frequently will have headaches, weight gain, fatigue, skin issues. It's really important to get rid of waste. That's what our liver does, is kicks waste out. And we want to make sure it's going about 3 times a day. We want to have a bowel movement after we eat. So let's talk about how we do that. So number one, it's about drinking enough water. So at my weight of 145, I need to drink 4.5 or 5 of these per day. If I don't drink 5 of these per day, guess what? I'm not going to be moving my bowels effortlessly. The other thing I want to talk about is fiber, right? So there's different types of fiber. This is one of my favorite fibers. It's a really tiny scoop. And when you put it into water, I put in a small amount of water, it will become a gel if you let it sit. So you want to mix it and drink it. And then you want to add more water to the container because you'll see it clinging. There's no taste. It's clear. And 1 scoop of this is plenty. You don't want to take more than 1 scoop. The reason it's called Opti-Fiber Lean, you may not be able to see that, is because this is meant to be taken before your largest meal. So let's say dinner. And if you take it 30 minutes before you eat, your stomach's going to be pretty full. So it decreases the amount of food you take. I don't really use it that way. I just use it as a fiber to keep my bowels bulky and eliminating. On top of that, the one nutrient that really goes well with fiber is magnesium. You can take the powder or the capsules. It's the same. 1 scoop is 4 capsules, and it tastes sweet, right? So some people like this after dinner, the powder, because it tastes sweet and it's like having a dessert. Magnesium, for all of us, if we take too much, we will have loose stools, right? And we also need magnesium for our body. We all need to take magnesium. We don't get it from our food. And if we take more, guess what? We're going to have looser stools. And I tell my patients, take your magnesium at night. If you had skipped your bowel movements, take 2 scoops instead of 1. And if you had good bowel movements, maybe do a half instead of a full. So we just adjust it based on our daily bowel movements. And then we have vitamin C. The same thing with vitamin C. If you take too much, you're going to have loose stools. And so 1 a day is plenty. We don't really take a lot unless we're exposed or sick or traveling. So vitamin C, magnesium, these are great natural ways. Lastly, most of you know the real salt recipe. So if we drink too much salt, guess what? We're having bowel movements. And so salt helps to make the water more hydrating. Salt makes your water alkaline. It also will scrub your colon clean. So between fiber, water, magnesium, vitamin C, and salt, none of us should be constipated. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful week, and we'll be back next week. Bye-bye.